All right. This is Agbe Benipao, aka the Triple Cross. Um, these videos are not going to be necessarily in order. Um, I'll do my best to put them out in order, but since July, I haven't put out any videos. I think I only put out one video in early July. So, um, basically, I have been traveling quite heavily, and I wanted to get stronger before I return to YouTube. Now it is the end of the summer, the end of August, well, actually the beginning of September, and I started making these videos. So by the time these videos come out, I would have covered my bases, protection, rituals, and so forth, slash uh, more energy to return to work. So, as you can see from the screen, I'm extremely skinny here, but it is what it is. I'm talking and breathing, so that counts for something. Um, I didn't get my hat, by the way, if I haven't. Did I talk? Yeah, I did talk about the hat before. I didn't get my hat. The lady was at best, whatever. But I did get other necklaces. One of them, this is my favorite now, and I did get my gold. I don't know if you can see. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you see my gold ring, but the gold, what looks like the earring by my in my hair is a clip of uh, a gilded. Well, I use gold to gild the crystals. Um, so this I so after I left Africa, I this summer at the end of what was this mid-August because I was in extreme pain and I decided it would be worth it to just drain my savings a little bit and return to the treatment of the major medicines such as ayahuasca and Guanto. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about Guanto. Um, I traveled to Ecuador to talk to receive the aid of a shaman. He uses medicine to heal, and he could also, um, I guess, suck negative energy out. Um, you know, Even if you're a healer, we all need help. I am officially a healer now. Um, but I still need help. But um, but basically, with the trip that I took, I mean, he did come tell me, the shaman, ahead of time in the non-physical, a day or two before I went to visit him with my friend Segundo, that he said he would not be able to remove them all. So some of it has to be me. I use medicine. I use magic to remove uh, uh, things from my body and to remove things, entities from other people's bodies as well. Um, when shamans begin to ask you for help to heal them, or they are afraid of you, that's when you know that you should perhaps change your career a little bit. So, I'm going to start offering very soon. um, healing sessions to remove entities, negative energy, spirit blockages from people's bodies. Um, when I started doing this, I started this last year, right? When I came to, I started, uh, at that time, I didn't even know that I had such a gift. I mean, what a fog. I mean, when spells have been casted on you your whole entire life and you didn't know it, and it takes you hitting rock bottom. I mean, if you're functioning normally, then you don't take the problem to be, because most of my life I was able to function and not have a heart attack, right? But it took hitting rock bottom to realize that, to come to my senses. In any case, um, I know I mentioned this before, but since I'm talking about being a healer and making it official, please do spread. Please do tell people. Once the website is set up, um, I'm guessing by the end of at the end of September, it'll be ready. I will be taking, um, I will be doing consultations to remove entities from people's bodies. So what I have been doing, I've been working behind the scenes, um, giving people karma basically, and also removing entities from people's bodies, um, who didn't deserve it. So, for example, so I went after some of the elites who were energy vampiring off of source players, aka light workers. And how do I know that it worked? Well, as the thank yous started coming in across the planet, and I mean literally across the planet, Africa, Europe, etc., it was clear to me that magic, white magic, um, can seriously heal. So that's my way of healing. So basically, I use candles, um, and 3 hours later, the job is done. It's immediate. It's immediate because of my level of mastery without even knowing it. So, well, we can get into that a bit more later. So, this video was captured on my way back to Puyo, Puyo. I spent 2 days with the shaman, and the third day I decided I was going to leave. I have my reasons, book six. And so I left. I left, and so before I left, I asked him for the medicine. So let's talk about Guanto. Gunto. What is Guanto? Um, so I took Guanto while I was there. There are three types of Guanto, right? The first is the healing. The second is I believe that's the yellow version of the flower. That gives you strength, and the third is gives you shamanic powers, shamanic awareness. I have not taken the third one. So after I left, I didn't have much energy, but I'm here with this on a screen with a friend, Segundo, and we are speaking Spanish. So I'll translate after. Let's watch the video. Para hablar español un poco, ok, siga nomás vamos a ahora. Ponerlo en internet. Claro. Entonces, todo lo que pasó en toda mi vida, una parte. Oh, what happened? Did I just hold on? Hold on. Okay, you know what? I don't know what just happened. I just give me a second here. I think I just clicked it off.
para poco.
Ok, siga nomás
Vamos a
ahora.
ponerlo en internet.
¿Eh? Claro.
Entonces, todo lo que pasó en toda mi vida, una parte era mi culpa, porque yo no prestaba atención, yo no tenía no que no tenía confianza, es que daba demasiado poder a lo demás, las ideas de las culturas, las ideas de las películas, las basuras de las películas. Pero con este joven de 24, 25 años, pienso que ya aprendí, ya acepté el hecho de que la gente no van a tener, no van a ser siempre fiel y que va a mentir. La mayoría.
La mayoría.
Y es que si cuando tienes un buen amigo, tienes que guardarlo bien.
Así es.
Y todavía está dando. Estamos que dejando el señor chamán para ir a Puyo para terminar la sanación. Espero en mi cuarto, en un hotel donde no voy a molestar a nadie. Me sentía más cómodo con la purga. No sé cómo se dice en español, purga. El vómito.
El vómito.
Entonces, ¿qué vida?
Una buena lección.
Buena lección. Tengo
Okay.
que decir que vivir es más difícil que morir.
All right, so do the best I can to translate. Um, for those of you who don't speak Spanish, uh, let's work backwards. The last thing I said was vivir es más difícil que morir. So living is more difficult than dying. So living is more difficult than dying. And it honestly is. I mean, for at least all the things that I went through, at least for me, it's been more difficult to live than to die. To die is just easy. I mean, I can die without pain. I really can. I know how to leave my body. so I also said that with there's a guy living in my house in Togo. I haven't shown a photo of my house. I bought a one lot property a couple of years ago, um, and I started building on it. Now I have a four-story building, um, in addition to the four-bedroom house. Now it's not complete, it's not polished, but it's coming along. I guess I'll save that for book six, or maybe later I'll show videos. So basically, in this video that you see on the screen, we were leaving the shaman to go back to my hotel. Okay, and for me to stay in my hotel and to finish off the medicine, um, ayahuasca and Guanto. Now, Guanto, I wanted to talk about Guanto a little bit. Guanto is supposed to be like everybody talks about how dangerous it is. Oh, gotta be careful. It's not. Okay, all right. Maybe for most people it is dangerous, but the shaman, I kept telling him, listen, I know who I am. I know how much energy I have. I know what's going on. You you don't know what I go through every night just to pull out a little bit of the dark light. I go through extreme pain. So Guanto is not going to like be like dangerous. Okay. So but he was hesitant. He was hesitant. As you can see on the screen here, this is Guanto. This is one type of Guanto. I believe this is a yellow one. This I don't know if that cursor is pointing to, but so this is we're back in Puyo. this is where, and here we're back in Puyo. We were tense, grammatical tense. Here we were back at Puyo, and we were at his house, and apparently, to the left of his house, when you're exiting his house, my friend Segundo, you'll see the medicine, and the medicine and looks like a regular plant. And I'm like, dude, you can never underestimate. Can never take anything for granted. Like things may seem like, oh, like ordinary, or but you just don't know what kind of person's in front of you. You just don't know what kind of plant is in front of you. The curative aspect of the plant or the quality of the person. My God, you just don't know. Anyway, um, this is the guanto. Guanto is supposed to be harsh on the body. People have supposedly run while in the Amazon. So usually, when guanto is given to the average person, they lock them in the room so they don't go crazy. Ay ay ay. Um, my friend Segundo and the shaman. I took the medicine the second day, right? The second day, yeah. So I said, dude, I need help. I'm in extreme pain. I'm taking out the dark light every day, like bit by bit, but they put a lot in my body. It wasn't just one party. I just need to take more out faster. And so the shaman and his wife were hesitant. I said we were outside. I sat in that chair. I said, give me as much as you can. That's what I said. He was hesitant. He said, I'll give you. He said, supposedly he gave me twice as much as an ordinary person. I'm like, God, that's not going to be enough. That's what I said. I was like, God, that's not going to be enough. So an hour later, I returned to my room. Very uncomfortable bed. Oh my God. There's no like mattress. It was like pure, like it was harsh. But Guanto worked. It really worked. They were expecting me to like be walking around with so much energy and talking to the plants, and like I went straight to bed, trying to get some sleep, and the shaman was shocked. He was like, "Where did you find it?" The next day, he was like, "Where did you find this guy?" And he said, "Where did you find this guy?" He was talking about me to Segundo. Well, he said Segundo said, well, book six. But in any case, in any case, well, okay, so Guanto did work. It took out an entity, and I didn't, without me even knowing that the entity was taken out until the entity started like interrupting my sleep, making noise at the foot of my bed, and I was like, okay. Um, what did I take ayahuasca? I can't remember. I know I took another. Whatever. But anyway, I do remember there was a second intake of the medicine or some other, was it ayahuasca or something? And another entity, dark light, came out. So I had success. Um, Guanto, I haven't done, I don't know, I brought it with me. The third, um, I did the second, which is supposed to give you energy in my hotel room. What happened when I did that? It pulled out another entity. It was so much. There's still some in my body, quite a bit. A third left in my body, and I also did ayahuasca in my hotel. I told him, listen, um, what I'm sleeping on, the shaman, it was not comfortable, so that's why I left. In any case, I had one intake of ayahuasca left when I came back at the end of August here, back to the States. Um, I took it, and I don't remember anything happening. It was only, I think it was only when, well, okay, details for book six. In any case, Guanto, Guanto,
Esta es la famosa
I
planta
made a video,
Malipúa o guanto.
my friend did. That's me talking to my friend there. We're at his house. Okay, so Guanto is for shamans the last element of it if you want to become a shaman. Remember that healing comes in many forms, and sometimes the shaman at the end. Where did you find this guy? This guy takes Guanto. An hour later, goes to bed. Nothing happens. He said he asked me for help for healing. At the end, he realized that he realized that I use white magic to heal people. But now I'm going to make it into a career here. A career here. At least let's see what happens. Not that people buy my stuff or so, but I'll make the attempt. So that's Guanto for you. Life is one hell of a journey, and I've never thought that life was a gift. Maybe for some people, but when I'm doing everything I can, okay, to get out. Um, the vast majority of the attacks, the energy vampiring, the chopping list has stopped. The only way to deal with bullies is to hit them hard. If you are a source player, okay, if you're a source player, you probably don't know how much power you have. I mean, when I started um, hitting back hard, once I know the base level of protection, blood, friend, contract, friends, contract, and family, blood, same. Okay, your bloodline. People sabotaging you, whether it's your parents or your brother, contracts. I know there's something else. Um, and sex, physical sex. Once you put a stop to all that, you still have to take out what's inside. If what's inside is dark enough, uh, that can allow other people to use similar things to put other stuff in your body. But with the healing, taking some out, you actually can put an end to all that nonsense because you reduce the level of negativity inside, and those who are attacking are going to have a very difficult time. Um, Again, I will be talking more about what I've done to take care of these bullies, whether it's my twin flame, um, or at least whatever you can call her, whatever you want to call her, or my family, or the elites. I mean, the people who You would not believe. You have people like the European Union, United Nations. You have people like the Rothschilds. You have, I mean, like if you can think of their name, the richest people in the world, like energy vampiring off source players, light workers, to manifest, to not feel depressed, to make money. In the meantime, the ones who they are using, usurping, whatever, we just seem to fall back and fall back. And if you're not careful, you just end up, even if you live your life all the way through, you just end up um, having to do another life, even if they don't get to kill you. Um, so you gotta hit them hard. You gotta hit these, like when you, at least what I've done, I've returned their karma. So as soon as I suspect, so in the beginning, I suspected a group, whether it's through intuition or download. Once the group is caught, I return their karma to them, their own creation. Now, not just in this lifetime, in all lifetimes, so then they get hit hard, and I get evidence of it. I hear the visuals. I see the visuals, and I hear it. So, um, I mean, these are very high people up there, and I'll tell you this: they've learned their lesson for the most part. The vast majority of them, I would say 99% of them, they will take you off the chopping list. So you might have one or two foolish ones, individuals who. So I was recording. I was almost done. I was almost finished with the recording when it went blank. It just stopped. So what was I saying? So I was talking about my overall experience with these return to sender rituals, healing sessions. So basically, I've discovered that healing people, have different ways of healing, taking out entities, spiritual um, cleansing, spiritual clearing of the body of the soul, removing dark light. And when I started doing it, I used some of the techniques on myself. Mm, so it really, this is, I didn't realize that I was a healer. And so um, soon by the end of September, I will be offering such a service, um, using my energy to remove things from people's bodies.